What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm RJ, that's Brent, and today we're coming at you with an abandoned car detail. This sucker was left in the woods for maybe 5 or 6 years. It's bad. Trashed. It's I know we say this a lot, it might be the worst car I've ever seen, hands down. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Alrighty guys, so hopping right into this, a little backstory on the car that the owner told us. She just bought it from someone that apparently let it sit in some woods behind their house under a tree for at least 5 years. And the car is a 2005 Chevy Malibu, so it's pretty safe to say this is probably the first time it's ever been detailed in 15 years. And if you enjoy these types of satisfying detailing videos, it helps us a lot if you could just take 1 second, pause the video and hit the thumbs up button, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel with your post notifications on so you never miss a future upload. So you already know it's time for the comment question of the video. Leave your response below in the comments. What was the first car that you ever owned, and what is your favorite car that you've ever owned? My first car was a 2004 Mercury Sable. It was black and it had a little spoiler on the back. I can't say I loved it, but I did put a nice sound system in it. And my favorite car I've ever owned was my 2006 Mazda 3. It was maroon and I plasti dipped the tires black. It was definitely cool to have for a while. But the next car I'm going to be getting, hopefully, is going to be a Subaru WRX. I want an STI. It's my favorite car. I've loved it for so long, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe I'll show you guys once I end up getting that. But leave your response down in the comments below. We also wanted to take a second to thank you guys. We finally hit 25,000 subscribers. We only started this channel 5 months ago, so the growth and the support has been absolutely insane. We can't even wrap our heads around it, honestly, but we wanted to give you a little update. So for our 25,000 subscriber giveaway, be on the lookout for a video coming this week, and we'll explain how you guys can enter and win, and best of luck to all of you. After we're done with the wash mitt, we'll take our softest work stuff brush from Car Supply's warehouse and get in those spots that the mitt might have missed, like all the emblems, and then we'll rinse the soap off. Also, the soap we're using in our foam cannon is Honeydew Snow Foam by the Chemical Guys, and if you're in the market for any of the products or tools you see us using in this video, they'll all have links in the description below. When we take the seats out of a car, you want to make sure that you disconnect the negative terminal on the battery, and we also like to do those first to give them time to dry before the customer picks their vehicle up. And this customer didn't want to keep the seat covers. Obviously they weren't hers, so they were just gross and sitting in there for years, and it's not something she wanted to keep. If there's one tool I highly recommend getting, it would be a drill brush with the drill brush kit. It comes in handy in so many different scenarios, from grimy plastics to agitating the seats and the carpets when you're extracting them. It's just such a great tool for the price point, and I couldn't say enough good things about it. If you don't have one already, make sure you look for one that's good quality that will last and add it to your arsenal because they're so important to have. Guys, these floor mats were so gross. They were so bad that we figured the best option to cleaning it was to spray degreaser on it and then use our power washer with the extractor after to get as much water out as possible. And when you see the before and after, it looks like a completely different mat just because of how much the color changed.
Suddenly, I feel it on me. I feel it on me. And suddenly, I feel it on me. I feel it on me.
Just like with any detail, the first thing you want to do when you get to the inside is take out any of the customer's belongings along with change, because then you can give it back to them at the end of the detail, and usually customers will appreciate that extra money that you're giving back to them. And then you also want to obviously take any of the garbage out that's not vacuumable, so when you do start vacuuming, the process is quick and painless.
And suddenly, I feel it on me. I feel it on me. And suddenly, I feel it on me. I feel it on me. And suddenly, I feel it on me. I feel. And suddenly, I feel it on me. I feel it on me.
Moving on to the plastics, we're using Griot's Garage Interior Cleaner with our McCulloch steamer, and as you'll see, we were actually able to make use of the drill brush as well, because the grease on the door was probably stuck on there for years and it just wasn't coming off easy. And starting in the next video, we'll be changing a lot of the products that we're using and trying some new stuff out so we can give you guys our honest opinions on that, so stay tuned for that next week. you pay close attention, you'll notice right below the top cup holder, the person who owned this car was literally using it as an ashtray. It completely destroyed the metal and burned it, so the best thing we could do was make sure the ashes were cleaned up. Guys, if you're gonna smoke in your car, please do not ash on any of the plastics or the metal. You're gonna destroy them permanently, and I feel like I shouldn't even have to tell you guys this, but you know, there's some people who still do it, and just don't do it. Thoughts?
Stinky.
For the windows, we use our window reach tool that you can get down in the description below. And needless to say, it's a lifesaver. The video speaks for itself. The dressing we decided to go with for this video was Chemical Guys VRP. It smells really nice, and honestly for this color interior it does a really good job, and the main purpose of it is to protect from UV sun rays to stop from damaging and fading of the plastics, but it also just gives the vehicle that wow factor and the finished look, and it should make your customers happy literally every single time.
All right. Did you see the sweat? Did you see the sweat from my hand go flying?
No.
All right. Well, we just got our butts kicked. I feel like we just got back from war. That was one of the best transformations we've ever seen, at least I've ever seen while detailing. I know for sure Brent. We think it came out really good. Let us know in the comment section below if you guys agree. Aside from that,
Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next
we
Friday.
look like we're telling spooky ghost stories
I
with a
know.
flashlight.
Peace!